Hello and welcome to another episode of Magic the Gathering Deck of the Day. Today's deck is Roving Actuator. And let's take a look at it. It's a red card. Here it is. And so it has Void, so if there was a warp or something left the battlefield, then you get a free card, 2 mana value or less, instant or sorcery card. From your graveyard, copy it, cast it, no mana cost. So how do we get this Void thing? We have lots of things that can be sacrificed. We also have treasure tokens and treasure token generators, and we've got a lot of 2 mana instant and sorcery spells, and some warp. So let's see how it goes. Haven't kind of had up and down success with this deck, trying to get it to work. So let's see how we do. Hope everybody's having a great day. Our first opponent is Clave. And we've got 4 lands, so I guess we'll keep. We have like 22 lands in this deck. Maybe 24. Let's see. What if we go ahead and get that out there? First strike. First blood. So Clave is doing a blue and green thing with amphibians, some frogs. It's a frog deck, folks. What are we gonna do about it? Nothing there. This one grows, so we may want to go ahead and get rid of that. So let's go ahead and discard a card. And we have our Bloodghast to discard, which will come right back next turn when we put a land down. So Bloodghast, one of my new favorite cards. And they've got some landfall type things going on. So I guess we do this. Bring him back. We could have gotten an extra point damage, but we'll just put him out there too. And I don't know how we can set off the actuator. Well, I don't know. So we can't block. So I guess we attack. See if they try to kill anything. Or they just take the 4. I guess they just take the 4. And then let's put this out there. Need another black. Maybe we go ahead and let's try to save the actuator. So what are they doing? Can't be blocked. Frogs everywhere, as far as I can see. Frogs. And then it's going to come back. He gets an extra card. Must be stopped, in other words. Okay. And he's got this guy. Just endless free cards. Endless creatures. What are we going to do about it? Guess is the question. So if we attack, well, here, this is how we do it. Okay. We attack with these guys. See if they just take the damage, which they might, but if they block, okay. Then we can cast our Roving Actuator because something has left the battlefield. And go ahead and Bitter Triumph. Do they all have... Wait a minute. They all have Ward? Ah! Okay, well, we should have played our land first. Okay, well, skip that. Shoot, if we just played our land first, we would have had mana to do the ward. So, error on my part, and this is, did I mention a warm-up game? So, doesn't really count. That's my theory. So, what are they going to do here? We have enough to block somebody and kill them. So... Oh, they're stunning me, though. I've been stunned. By the Dream Dew Entrancer. Boy, somebody's gone all out on the frog deck. Okay. What are we gonna do about it? What can we do about it? We can get an extra card. We can discover next turn, which we might want to. We can do a damage to them. And they can hit us next turn for all of our... So, we're kind of screwed here. But, let's see what happens. Yeah. We have to block somebody. Oh shoot, they're gonna tap me, aren't they? If they tap me, we're done. Oh, that's just when he enters, though. Never mind. Or do they have another one of these guys? He's legendary. Why would they have more than one? Okay. Can they tap or destroy my... Oh! There you go. We are done, folks. They have 11 mana as far as I can tell. 6, 8, 12? Maybe 10? Maybe they got rid of one of their creatures. They're just going to town here. I just need to get a sweeper and be done with this. I do have sweepers, or a sweeper in this deck, so it'd be funny if I drew it. Oh, where did... Oh. Yeah, I don't think they have the mana. Or the power. So, I'm down to 2. And then they get to... They're just doing all kinds of crazy stuff. I mean, this is what frogs do. I would not recommend hanging out with frogs. I don't know if you have friends who are frogs, but this is the kind of stuff they pull. And it's just sad, really. So, discover 4, what is that going to get us? A lot of nothing. Nothing, I tell ya. Another Roving Actuator, really? I think we're done here. Let's move on to game number 2, shall we? So, warm-up game was a big fat loss. And look, hey, we're at the bottom of Platinum Tier 4, so... Not a great time to be making decks the Arcade Dave way. So we have 4 of the featured card in our deck, and then we have up to 2 of any other card. Don't want to overshadow the featured card, but that means only 2 of each rare or mythic rare. We've got 3 lands. You would think that'd be enough, but I think we had 4 last time, and it was not enough. So maybe we can slow them down with our bat, have a Bitter Triumph. We have this crazy card, which doesn't seem to be working out most of the time, but I don't know. You gotta have some fun. You gotta have some random, crazy random things happening, or at least the possibility of crazy random things, right? Am I right? So we're gonna have... Oh wait, cancel that, sorry. Let's get our bat out there. And let's take their... Overseer? I don't know. Our opponent is Jerome Malte. I'm assuming the S is silent. Okay. Let us go. And we're just gonna... We're not gonna be able to use that extra spell on that land, but we will... Once again, we draw first blood in the game, and there's not anything Jerome can do about that. We also got some life, so it's 21 life on our side. Resplendent Angel. Okay. Something we want to get rid of fairly quickly. And can we do a Plasma Bolt? Or should we just Bitter Triumph the damn thing? And pay 3 life, because we've got a life, got life link. Oh, this would be a nice combo, huh? Put this out there for 3 and then get a free up to 9 mana card? Okay, well, let's try to do that. I don't know why. Okay, yeah, I know why I did that. Okay. Next turn, we'll cast our Soldier and sacrifice the Miner to get an extra card. And I don't like that card, that's for sure. But it doesn't have a lot of tokens at the moment. Okay, and that's going to slow down our bat. And put this out there, and this guy. Oh, I should have attacked first. Oh well. Lots of ways to screw this deck up. I'm not going to attack. We have 20 life. They have 17. They don't have tokens, but they have token enchantments. So, see how that goes. Hey, we're almost up to... We can get a treasure token with the Scoundrel. Okay, or... Lots of treasure tokens. No blocks. Alright. How do we do this? Let's... Collector's Vault. And then... We'll wait to get a treasure token. Okay. I don't think they're going to kill us this turn. They are indestructible? What? Oh no. Indestructible. We may want to use this on them. I think that might be the smart thing to do. Now let's... And what do they get? They get an Overseer instead, but at least it doesn't have an indestructible counter on it, right? Am I right? That's better. We can Plasma Bolt it next turn. Okay. How are we going to do this? Let's go ahead and Plasma Bolt. Bring him back. And let's see. Are we going to try? Yeah, let's just attack. I need to get a treasure token here. That will greatly increase what we can do. So, what are they going to do about that? See, if I have a treasure token, I can use it to cast the Roving Actuator, and then we get a free instant and sorcery card. So, I don't know if we're going to get up to 9, but we may get close. Another one of those. And, oh, they've got the dogs. Shoot. Alright, they're going to start getting extra cards out the wazoo. And... Okay, they're back up to 20 life. I'm going to do this. Get rid of the swamp. Okay. All right. Think first I attack. Right? Let's see if they block anything. Probably not, because they can pump everybody up next turn. Okay. Now we go ahead and use this for red. Cast the Actuator. And then you just Plasma Bolt the dogs at this point, right? Bam. And then let's go ahead and eat one of the dogs alive. He's gonna make more dogs. I mean, we're running uphill here, but we've got 19 life. They've got 17. They're gonna seriously. They could double pump up these dogs, and it'd be sad. It's a very sad state of affairs. But we're hanging in there. They've only got 2 cards, but they're gonna get extra cards every turn. And what the heck was that? 1/1 rabbit creature tokens. Okay. Now it's time to get a sweeper, I guess. Do we have... Is it too late already? Maybe too late. Oh, do we activate this? I think we're kind of out of options here. Okay. I guess we put our Charming Scoundrel out there. Now let's make another treasure token. We could... No. Yeah, let's give ourselves an extra life. I don't know. I don't know. You know, sometimes we have to have 2 warm-up games for this to work out. They've got 5. If they pump these up twice, they become 5/5s. These are 5/5s. We don't have enough creatures. So I don't think this is going to work out, but let's see what happens. And is he going to do any pumping? No pumping. So he's going to do the... He's still gathering his minions. So he could have possibly won that turn, but he's given himself an extra turn just to seal the deal. He is pumping them twice. Or no, he's just... I guess he still had to do his duplication stage. So, do I block and give him... What did we take? Inspiring Overseer? Do I let him do 9 damage? I think I let him do the 9 damage, right? Does it matter? I don't know if it matters. Everybody gets the boom. And we gotta get a sweeper here for this to... That is not a sweeper. We can get rid of this guy, but that's not going to be enough to save us. So... let's just see how much they steamroll us right here. And then we'll go on to the real game. The next game is going to be the one that really matters. But, you know, it's tough. It's tough making these decks. Trying to do new things, learning about cards. I mean, a lot of the cards I'm familiar with went away. So, I'm still getting familiar with all the newer cards. Okay, what are they doing here? This is an artifact, so they're getting rid of it. Okay. Okay, and they're giving themselves another bonus. And the writing is on the wall, so to speak. So what do you think my negative is? Negative 50 or something? So I guess we block the big guys, right? And then we, surprise card. Boom. Our dumb Colossus. Yeah, whatever. That Forsaken Miner is going to make all the difference. Negative 26. Thank you, Jerome. And now let's start the real festivities here. Game number 3. After 2 warm-up games, I think we have a good idea of how to go with this. And it's going to be... We're going to not make any mistakes this time. I think we made a mistake in both games today. The problem with having a deck of the day is you don't really get to play test the deck enough to whereas you're really good playing it. So, like I say all the time, take these decks, try them out, and then make them your own and tweak them. Put some extra stuff, put in the cards that you like, but kind of, you know, keep the spirit of the deck. I should have done the Timeline Culler, but they have landfall and green, and let's just start hitting them. I don't know. Bam. Hitting ourselves too, but bam. We can Plasma Bolt their next guy. Their next grower, so to speak. Okay, it's a Flesh Burrower. That's lovely. So death is a death touch deck? Okay, well. Boom, we're gonna hit you for another 2. What do you think about that? Willing to give up your Burrower? Didn't think so. Okay. Burrower's not too scary, but what else? Bristly Bill, sorry. A little scary. And Plasma Bolt is not an instant, unfortunately. So Bristly Bill had Death Touch there for a second. Now Bristly Bill is going to be Lightning Struck. Sorry, goodbye. And get our miner out there. Very important. Boom. Alright. We have 15. They have 14. How is this going to go? Our opponent is Modok 7. The Fervent. Okay, they have a Seed Ship Agrarian. with landfall, of course. And this is going to be our last game, unfortunately. And let's obliterate this guy. What do you think? Fun? Boom. Now you're down to 10. Ha. What do you think about that? And he says, so we're going to need some more cards, some more land. So he is putting a +1 counter there. So another land. We're going to take 8. I don't know. This is awfully close. How are we going to do this? We're going to Plasma Bolt him. Boom. Attack. He's down to 6, folks. I call that kind of a win in itself, that we got our opponent down to 6 life. He's barely hanging on. Never mind that we're about to go to 4. And we've got 2 4/4s to contend with. Okay, make that a 4/4 and a 5/5. Oh, but they're not attacking. Pretty smart. We have one guy that can't block at all. We need another blocker. Another land. That is not helpful. Okay. This does not look good. But we can at least kill their burrower if they can't pump him up. And he can't kill. Yeah, they've got it up to 6. And it's going to be up to 7. And he kicked it. Did he kick it? 8. Death touch. And we got to block him. So we block him with this, right? I guess. We're down to 4. He's at 6. Shoot. We can kill him, right? Am I wrong here? Did we win? Did we win the game? What? We were down to 2 life. I always say it. After the first 2 warm-up games, the third game's the one that really matters. And we are now well on our way to Platinum Tier 3. Folks, an exciting day in the arena again today. So, thank you very much for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe. Put some comments in there. Tell me what's what and who's who and how you're doing. And we'll see you again next time. Take care. Bye.